Morning.
Come on in.
Shall we leave?
Yeah, come on in. How'd you sleep?
Yo.
Yo? Yo?
Yo.
That sounds like not good. I saw you were up at 3 o'clock yesterday. Last night.
How did you see that?
Facebook said.
Ah.
Yeah, man.
Let's go see Brother Michael.
Yeah, man. I'm ready.
I'm Freddy.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
So good morning again. Now we're here at Tim Hortons. That's your favorite coffee, right?
Oh, there's the only one.
The only one?
If there's another coffee shop?
Oh, we need to pray.
Well, for Starbucks.
Yeah.
You need to pray for Starbucks that they close down.
Oh no. Or Tim Hortons to get a good dark roast.
Nah, Tim Hortons.
You know what? It's still slump, but I'm addicted to it. I love it.
Yeah, but it's lame.
Oh yeah, it's me.
Yeah, I like the dark roast, like the Ethiopian coffee. So, but
I like Tim Hortons.
yeah, it's not the best.
I'm sorry, I can be friends with this guy, but I can't be friends with you anymore.
That's okay.
Sorry, Pontus.
Yeah, but now we're gonna drink our Tim Hortons lame coffee, and then we're gonna go to Brother Michael's home. We're gonna start doing an interview with him, and that's gonna be interesting. I'm sure you're all gonna be blessed when you see the episode of Life in Him coming out with Michael Bull Roberts, because he's got a really powerful
And then
testimony.
you're gonna try to get across the border again and not mention my name.
Yeah, we didn't meet Michael Bull Roberts in Canada. No, that's what we say. Immediately when we come to the border control, what did you do in Canada? We didn't meet Michael Bull Roberts. Or we met Michael Bull Roberts. Not.
So we are at the Mandarin Chinese restaurant in Missisaugha. Mike Morasik's favorite place. Every time we come to Toronto, we come here. So I just wanted to say, Mike, the food's really good, and it misses you. We're here with Michael Bull Roberts and Pontus J. Back.
Shh, not while I'm chewing.
I don't know what that means, but maybe it was saying Pontus's name while he's chewing. Not sure.
It said, not while I'm chewing. Don't interrupt when I'm eating.
We're here, and now I'm gonna dive into the dessert, whatever it's called.
It's called diabetic coma.
In this documentary series, we've been highlighting the diversity and richness of the people of Canada. But not everyone's story is filled with beauty. In fact, many of us have personal pain we would prefer not to disclose. Today, we follow a career criminal who has opened the door to his tortured past so that we can follow his exceedingly dramatic journey from darkness to light, from notorious to glorious.
The best way for me to explain how all the abuse and the torture, all the stuff that I went through as a kid, what it turned me into inside and how it created a monster, is to explain to you the tattoos that are on my face. When it was finished, what it was supposed to look like when it's done was it was going to look like someone ripped all the flesh off my face and everything underneath was a machine. You can see that the devil's tattooed here on my forehead, and he's holding a gear shift. And that was supposed to represent that the devil runs this machine. Because that's how it felt. It felt like a machine. I felt like I didn't care. I could kill anybody. I had the feeling in my heart that I'm a killer. I think the swastika, it instills fear into people. And it gives you control. And I've got these swastikas all over my body and stuff. And, you know, going after black guys and doing this and doing that, it just gave me that feeling of power, and I could take my hate out on people, you know? The crew was called White Boy Posse. I personally was dealing drugs in several communities, and I'm responsible for like kidnappings, you know, how many beatings, bringing guys out of the bush and throwing beatings on them, you know, how many lives I destroyed with my drugs and with this and that.
White Boy Posse was a group of like-minded individuals. They did have some white supremacist ideas and Nazism ideologies. They originated in Alberta, and they quickly spread, though, throughout Alberta into British Columbia, Saskatchewan, and the Northwest Territories. They became an organized crime group, predominantly involved in the trafficking of cocaine. Michael Roberts was a mid to high-level member of the group. He was, at that time, involved in controlling the drug operations in Lloydminster. Primarily cocaine off numerous individuals within the group across Alberta. And Michael was one of those. Ultimately, Michael trafficked cocaine to an undercover police officer.
Police say they have delivered a crippling blow against an Alberta gang. Today they paraded their photos along with a slew of weapons, drugs, and gang paraphernalia.
5 search warrants were executed in the city of Edmonton, and 17 of 21 members of the criminal network were arrested.
Take 2. Hello and welcome to the Life in Him TV show. My name is Pontus Jibak. Today I'm gonna take you through my brother here, Michael.
Brother ear.
You should not say anything.
Take 3.
Yeah.
You could never break me because I didn't care. I was so evil inside. Now, I knew I had a heart when I was a kid. I was the kind of kid that brought home the kittens that I would find and feed them, you know. But that boy was long, long lost, you know. And I remember in grade 7, you know, standing up and winning a gold medal in public speaking. And my dad, you know, beat me up and threw away my medal and stuff. And that's when I stopped caring anymore. Because the one dream I had of being a writer, he took it away from me, you know. And, but anyway, so that day on the hotel room floor, I'm looking up and I'm cursing God out. I says, you know, where were you when I was a kid? And I used to sit on the end of my bed, rocking back and forth every day, begging you, you know, you know, don't let my brother come in today. Don't let my dad come in today, right? Where were you, God? Where were you then? Why weren't you there protecting me when I was in the hospital, right? Why weren't you there looking after me then? Why did you let him put me in there, right? Why, God? Why did I have to go live in the woods? Why, God, did I have to be hungry? Why, God? You're not real, right? And then I don't know what came over me. I was just there and I says, you know what? When I was a kid, I slashed up. I cut a lot. I cut my throat. I did this and that. Not because I wanted to commit suicide. I was doing it because I wanted to punish myself because I hated myself. I had no self-esteem, no value for myself at all. So I always tortured myself and beat myself up and cut myself up in that. But that day on the hotel room floor was the first time I ever told myself, you know what? I'm going to die today. I'm done. If I can get to the bathroom, I'm going to find something in the bathroom. I'm going to end it. I'm going to take a razor. I'm going to cut my jugular, bleed out, and die. Right? And I had every intention that it was the end of that day. I came to my peace on the floor that I'm going to die today. And I said, God, I have one more deal, just one. Before I die today, before I go, all my life, okay, I've never known the love of a woman. I've never known the love of family. I've never known the love of nobody, right? I've had many women tell me they love me. I've had many friends that said that they love me like a brother, but they didn't give a shit, right? And they betrayed me. All of them over the years. You know, whether I screwed up or they screwed up, but it was never ever real love, or they'd still be around, you know? And anyway, but before I die today, there's only one thing I want to know, and there's only one thing I want to feel. I want to know what love is. The second I said it, man, holy shit. My heart was so full of love. It was incredible, man. And I swear it was like God, if it was Jesus Christ himself, If it was an angel, something was holding me on the floor. And it was holding me tight. And my heart was so soft that everything changed. Like my heart just filled up and I couldn't stop crying, man. I cried for hours on the floor. And I couldn't believe that I ever doubted that there was a God. I couldn't believe it, and I begged forgiveness. And I had no doubt in my mind at all that I'd been forgiven, because I felt in my heart that everything was okay. Don't worry about nothing, I got you, you know? And I know it was on the floor with me, or an angel or Jesus, whichever. I know there was something on the floor from God that was holding me, something was holding me.
Galileo. So now we're back in Michigan at the house, and I'm gonna do some editing and some emails, go home and say good night and good morning at the same time. And it's been a fantastic trip. I'm so blessed I got to meet my brother, our brother, Michael Bull Roberts, and this was really good. So, good night and good morning, and God bless you all.
Life in Him, life in Him.